What's up, my friends? It's a TMX, the Toad Man, once again, and I want to pose a question to everybody, and I want to discuss this. Will my old Metazoo cards be worth something someday? Metazoo in its height had a lot of value for, especially what we thought were rare cards. The Rat King, for example, we thought was only out of 398 or so. In actuality, there's like two, maybe 3,000 printed. Cards like Blue Ink, Red Ink, were going for thousands of dollars. Old Scratch were going for like $10,000 at the height. Now a lot of these cars have come down, but they're still maintaining their value. A lot of the core set stuff, it's printed so high, it's so easily obtainable. The core set stuff is really not hitting. It's not really holding the value. But do we think that maybe they might go up in value now that Meta 2's out, or Meta 2 coming out on the 28th, March 28th to be precise? Will they go up eventually if Meta 2 picks up? Will they go up immediately? Will they go up at all? Will they go down? Well, there's a couple things to consider. First of all, let's look at all our TCGs. Most TCGs are backed by either anime, movies, video games. Pokemon, for example, one of the biggest franchises that there is, backed by an incredible anime that's beloved. Movies, incredible video games that are beloved by a lot of people. And the characters are well loved by so many. People are getting tatted. Like the fandom on Pokemon is almost unmatched. Metazoo is not set up for that. In order for Metazoo to obtain those kind of level of fandom, something has to click. A video game has to come out that really connects people. Um, and, an anime, something has to click to get people to be super excited to start that fandom. That catalyst to kind of get that ball rolling. So we can't really rely on that happening because that's going to take, like Pokemon did, had to be the right thing at the right time. And really, the space is really crowded with a lot of different genres, a lot of different things that come out all the time. Back in the day, when a new cartoon came out, everybody knew about it because there's the time slots are 4 p.m. or whatever when you get out of school. Pokemon for me, I started watching at 5 o'clock in the morning. I get up early before school and watch Pokemon. I was like one of the first people that I know who watched Pokemon. And really, what caught my eye was Squirtle. It looked like a squirrel, a turtle and a squirrel combined. And I love turtles. That really caught my eye, and that's what I watched to see what the hell Squirtle was going to do. So without that big thing, that video game, that movie, that celebrity backing it, that makes it a meme, without that big thing, I don't think that the value of Metazoo will increase at all. Probably will decline over the years. Now, that is just comparing it to Pokemon and how that rose. Any other TCG that you know of that isn't backed by something like that, that actually went up over the years, especially in an old set. The only thing I can think about is Magic. Magic, the core set, the base set, really expensive, unobtainable. But the staying power of Magic is 30 plus years. Can we see in 30 plus years, if Metazoo is still around, that the old set will go up in value? Not necessarily, because it's a completely different game. We don't know yet if all the characters are going to cross over. We don't know yet what the trajectory of Metazoo is going to be. So a big thing about this, a big portion idea that we have to take into consideration is staying power, longevity. If Metazoo is around 30 plus years, we're going to run out of core sets to collect, right? People are going to look at, oh man, I really like Golden Bear, for example. Golden Bear seems to be like a beastie, a creature, what they're calling it now, that they're going to push a little forward as one of the main characters. So Golden Bear, people love Golden Bear if they do, and becomes popular, and it's a playable card, and it's produced in several sets, and maybe they do something else with him, and he's on a billboard or something. He continues to get popularity. people are going to want to go get back and get the Golden Bear from Wilderness, drawn by Victor Larson. They're going to want the Golden Bear plushie that they made. Those things will go up in value because people want, the demand is going to go up, the fandom is there, and the items are or limited in the fact that they're not being reprinted. Those items, so those items will go back up in those specific, very particular occurrences that those things happen. Same thing if so. For example, Snipe. If Snipe is loved and it's well received, and we're several years in, and everyone's got their Snipe cards, right? Everyone got their Metazoo Snipe cards. Then they might want to go back and get the Snipe from OG Metazoo. They might want to get a doodle that was done by the original artist. I think Jet Yates or maybe Lily were the first people who drew him. They might want, something from him. You know, I don't know, maybe an art card or something like that. Those things will go up in value. But on a current trajectory, we don't have any clue what it's going to be. Meta 2 is not even out yet. So for us to assume that these things are going to occur just because other things have gone up in value when longevity happens, when time passes, when things become popular, not necessarily true in this case. It's all about the demand of the fans and the fandom of the fans. How passionate are they going to be about these characters? We don't know that. So I wouldn't bank on these sets, especially the core sets. I would not bank on these ever going up in value. Now, if we watch it over the years and say 5 years from now, you see, wow, Metazoo really picked up. It's in every card shop. They're having tournaments all the time. There's rumors of a movie or something. That's when the time comes where you think, maybe they start going up in value. But I would not bank on collecting, like I always go to, floor to ceiling sets of these cards, thinking that, oh man, one day I'm gonna cash this in. It's all these cards are in pristine condition because very few people played. All these cards are way overprinted. So the probability of these going up, given all these circumstances, all these happenings, it's not guaranteed. I wouldn't bank on it personally. Could it happen? Very possible. It's gonna it's gonna require a lot of money, a lot of time, longevity, passionate fans, the demand of the fans, and just overall something to happen, a catalyst to happen to make it popular beyond being an item that's being produced. It has to be something that is culturally woven. It's got to be like the 2020s thing. It's got to be something that you see. I'm not hip to to celebrities right now. I mean, I'm in my late 30s. I'm not up to what these kids are doing. But whoever that celebrity is, if a celebrity is into it, if we have the people, the influencers, all these people who are backing it, who are loving it, who are showing people, hey, this is the cool thing. This is the thing to get into. That's going to be the catalyst to push this rocket to the moon. Again, do not bank on it. I'm certainly not banking on it. I'm just here to enjoy the ride. But what do you think? Is there a chance that these old cars will be valuable? Do you think that, and just move forward and just collect it for fun? Don't even worry about value because that's what I'm doing. Just collecting for fun. Or do you have another stance? I'd love to hear it. Please sound off below. Thank y'all for watching. Again, as always, be cool, be kind, be nice to each other. Thank you again. Peace.